Hey guys, Kip here, Thousand Roots, and welcome to Adventure Tuesdays. Today we're gonna look for a spot to do some family camping. I'm gonna just do a simple family camping spot. We're gonna have to clear some trail and then clear an area so we can set up a tent. And really I just want to encourage you all and us to just get out a little bit and do some camping, do some adventurous kind of family things. I mean, tent in the backyard, tent in the living room, family room. I mean, goodness, make a tent out of sheets, guys, and sleep in the tent with your children, you know? But this is starting the adventure. I'm making it as simple as possible for us. So come along with us on the journey. All right, you guys, we found the spot. Me and Nathan, my awesome cameraman right there, came and looked and chose this spot here. And it's actually right here that we're gonna set the tent up in right here. It's not really perfectly level, but I think it's level enough that we could put our tent here. We just have a bunch of limbs we're gonna have to trim on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees. We're gonna have to trim these limbs. And then I think there's gonna be enough room to set up our tent here. So here's the fun part, me sweating. All right, Nate, let's go gather all the tools we need for this. Wait a second, I don't think this is gonna cut or chop very well, Nathan. Bring in the big boy. All right, first chop, you guys. This is a machete.
So you guys might be wondering about this ribbon and this stick. This is for an upcoming adventurous project.
All right, Nate, let's clear this so the camera can sit back here. That ought to do, huh? Yep. All right, so we got the camera set up basically on the back side of the area we want to clear to set up our tent. So, enjoy. You know, I'm not even 100% sure our tent will even fit in here. Well, we'll find out. All right, that was finished weed eating. Now we'll get the tent, see if it fits. Whew. Man, I broke a sweat on that one. We got 2 ground tarps and the big family tent. Ugh. Whew. That thing's heavy. See the kind of fun they can have by just putting the tarp on the ground? Oh, we've only put this tent together one time, and this whole piece that we were just messing with is just the cover. Oops. Alright, Critter, I'm going to teach you how to drive in stakes for tents, okay? You want your bottom to be pretty tight, and then pull this tight, especially, this is the first one, okay? So especially the first one, you want it to be pretty tight, and then do it at an angle like that. So you want the stake to go in at an angle, and your hook to be on this side of the thing. We're not going to drive it that far, but so if this slides up, it'll stop at the hook. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we started at that stake right there. So you want to come to the next stake over. Okay, Critter? And you want to pull it tight off of that stake. Okay? And then hammer it down right there. I'm going to have my hand here, so please don't hit it.
Now I can hold it.
Yep.
About that.
That looks good. Good job. Okay, we'll move to the next one now. Looks good. There we go. Yep, that's nice and tight. Good job. What you can do is, yep, right there, tap it in a little bit. Looks good. Good job. All right, cool. Move on to the next one. What do you guys think about staying the night in here?
I'm gonna like it. I want to.
It's pretty roomy in here. Look, I'm standing in here. So I'm 5'8", and I can reach the top, but I'm stretched out.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
The tent is tucked right into those cedar trees.
Alright, you guys. So I had to leave and run an errand, and by the time I got back, then my friend came with a whole load of sawdust, which you saw that clip of that big load of sawdust. Got him in and out of here. Just finished with lunch, and I didn't get back to the tent, obviously. But all that's left is to put our bedding in there and all the things we want to sleep in there. So when we do that, that'll be next video coming up, when we actually do a little camp out in there as a family. And we'll bring you along with us when we do that camp out. So thank you for joining us today on Adventure Tuesdays. Hopefully this little camping trip is just kind of a precursor for my family, for the little ones and whatnot, to get a taste for what it's like. And then boys have asked that we plan fishing trips, so we're going to try to plan some fishing trips and bring you along in those adventures. Oh, by the way, if you all saw in our Amazon wish list in the Thousands of Roots, there's all these things added, and all those are camping things. We do have a long, whole week long family camping trip that we are planning, and it's a biblical feast and festival, tabernacles or tents, and the other word for it is Sukkot. And we're going to that this year with a few other families. So we need to get a serious camping setup. That camping setup will also be taken with us on Adventure Tuesdays, and we'll make lots of use of it. So that's why all that stuff is on the wish list there on Amazon. Maybe some of you looked over it and said, what is all this stuff? Well, that's what it is. It's all camping stuff. Look at these turkeys behind me getting up there. They really like to get up there and roost. really something. Let's see how close we can get to him. Before she jumps off. Turkeys are fun. They're interesting. I like the noises they make. It's really neat. Oh, and I just want to encourage you, again, little simple things you can do. You know, set up the tent in the backyard, you know, and camp there with your children, grandchildren, you know, whatever it might be. Let them build a tent out of sheets in the house and try to sleep in there with them, you know. Just try to have a little bit of adventure, best you can. And you will reap the rewards, I believe, for doing such a thing. All right, thank you guys, appreciate you. I pray blessing over you and yours, and whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.